Verb formation in German. German has more endings for verbs in the present tense than English. You take the stem of a verb and then add the required ending. The stem is the form of the infinitive without an or n. Kommen, to come. Infinitive, kommen. Stem, komm. Wohnen, to live. Infinitive, wohnen. Stem, wohn. Hören, to hear. Infinitive, hören. Stem, hear. Verb ending is an overview. Here is an overview of the verb endings in the present tense. Ich, I, du, you informal, sie, you formal, er, he, sie, she, es, it, we, you plural informal, sie, you plural formal, sie, they. Ich komme, du kommst, sie kommen, sie es kommt, wir kommen, kommt, sie kommen, sie kommen. Wohnen, to live. Ich wohne, du wohnst, sie wohnen, sie es wohnt, wir wohnen, wohnt, sie wohnen, sie wohnen. Hören, to hear. Ich höre, du hörst, sie hören, sie es hört, wir hören, ihr hört, sie hören, sie hören. Verb endings in more detail. Although as a beginner you probably mostly use the first and second person singular ish and do or the, it is important to know all the endings for the verbs. Here they are in more detail. Ish, I. For the first person singular you add a or e in English to the stem. Ich wohne in Frankfurt. This means I live in Frankfurt. Ich spiele Gitarre. This meaning I play the guitar. Du, sie, you, singular. There are two forms of address in German, the informal and the formal. If you are addressing one person, the informal address is du, and the formal is the, always with an intentional capital letter. The endings are st and en. Woher kommst du? This means where do you come from? Informal. Wo wohnst du? Where do you live? Informal. Woher kommen Sie? Where do you come from? Formal. Wo wohnen Sie? Where do you live? Formal. Sie, es. He, sie, she, is, it. To talk about a third person or thing you use a for he, the with small s for she, and s for it in German, and add a t to the stem. Spielt tennis. This means he plays tennis. Woher kommt sie? Where does she come from? Es schneit. Es schneit. It is snowing. We. Overall, the plural forms are much easier to learn. We, we takes an or en. En in English, an in German. The same form as most infinitives. Wir wohnen in Cologne. We live in Cologne. Wir lernen Deutsch. We learn German. You plural. As for the singular, there is an informal a and a formal way z to address more than one person. These take different endings. Wo wohnt ihr? Where do you live? Plural informal. Was macht ihr hier? What are you doing here? Plural informal. Wo wohnen Sie? Where do you live? Plural formal. Was machen Sie hier? What are you doing here? Plural formal. Sie, they. When referring to several people, German uses sie again, spelled with a small s. You have to add en. Und woher kommen Sie? And where do you come from? Jutta and Bird. Was machen Sie? Jutta and Bird. What are they doing? Uses of the or the. When you start learning German, you may be confused by the different meanings of the word the. The with a small s can mean either she or they. The with a capital S is used for formal you in both singular and plural. The verb endings for they and singular and plural formal you are identical.